I wanted to be a representative for the people of our district. I wanted to be a voice for the people in Washington. I was born and raised in Bucks County, grew up in a working class family.
A clinical psychologist by trade, Finello was the deputy director of Bucks County's Housing and Human Services. Fitzpatrick has served in Congress since 2016 after a career in law enforcement.
I was an FBI agent for 14 years, the only job I ever wanted since I was a little kid, and I loved it, loved the people, missed the work, but I left because I wanted to be a bridge builder in our country.
Both candidates tout a bipartisan approach to service.
I'm the vice chair of the Bipartisan Problem Solvers Caucus in Congress, and I was also ranked #1 most independent and bipartisan in the entire nation by Georgetown University. It's what I believe in.
When I was hired in Bucks County, I was hired by a Republican administration, and we had some really tough choices we had to make, some really tough problems we had to solve, and I had to build that consensus.
More relief for constituents from the pandemic tops their priorities. Both candidates also tell me they have issues they want to make clear. For Finello, it's her stance on defunding the police.
I oppose defund the police. As a person who has worked in Philadelphia and in Bucks County with police officers as a clinical psychologist, working on de-escalation techniques, working on getting and making sure that there is proper funding for community policing and proper funding for police, that's the solutions that we need to be worked on.
For Congressman Fitzpatrick, he wants voters to know his record on the Affordable Care Act.
I voted against every single attempt to repeal the ACA and in the last Congress, and I voted every single time it's come up to bolster it in this Congress. And that's important to have bipartisan support for that, protecting people with pre-existing conditions. So I can speak for myself and where I stand on this. I support the ACA.
I'm Rosemary Connors, NBC10 News.